So, welcome everyone to the coffee break, or at least for the people joining me on stage, not the coffee break, but a talking break. I'm pleased to have here Bibi, Dana, and Michals, CERT, and the Ministry of Defense. So, these would be most definitely the brains behind the conference, or rather the content from the conference this year, who have worked long and hard for sure to make sure that all the speakers are ready, all the slides have been sent in, everyone is where they have to be, and their flight's not late or cancelled. And I'm really just excited to ask you guys, obviously, you know, the content is great every year at CyberChess, and we've got 3 different tracks, BB being responsible for the technical track, the introduction of a new track for the cyber stories with Dana, and, you know, Michals having his input into the strategic track. And to get things started, I just wanted to really ask each of you, is there anything specific that maybe is a bit more new or unique this year from one of the panels or presentations in your according panels, something that you're looking forward to specifically hearing?
Oh, okay, I'll kickstart. So the new thing is that we've tried to organize everything in the thematic blocks, and this is kind of where we can give a very focused information to the target audience with focusing on a particular topic and diving very deep into this. What I'm looking forward is, unfortunately, I will not be here in the main track. I'm looking forward to hear about the medical implications and nanotechnology being brought into the cybersecurity world and its future implications. We have to already figure about that now, what we're going to do and address the issue, even at the basic level. So that's one of the key takeaways for me that I would be very interested to learn myself.
Awesome, and Dana, yeah, I know that, you know, so Cyber Stories has more of an, I'd say, a field of maybe, you know, where things have gone wrong and how we can learn from each other's mistakes. Is there anything particular that pops out to you that you want to really hear about?
Well, first of all, I very congratulate all the speakers that have agreed to bravely share their experience and their successful, maybe not so successful stories and give insight into their lessons learned. But what I actually would like to hear is all the not live stream presentations. And that's the benefit of all the participants here in person. Here, more than 600, I think, have registered. We'll see how many will appear. But all those behind the scenes presentations on how this is really done in depth, various and from different perspectives. For example, Cloudflare's presentation on helping on in Ukraine, very technical, but at the same time deep insight. Also, CERT.LV's presentation on how, with practical use cases, how they're combating SMS and smishing and all that. So from different perspectives, but in-depth look. And we saw already by the keynotes how good the presentations are. So you can assume how much info will be shared on the stage, but not live streamed. So sorry for those online. Next time, register and come in person.
Yeah, that's just another cheeky reminder that, you know, it is worth to actually register for the conference in person because you get to see all the added benefits.
And not only, I mean, you get to talk to the experts here, right? I mean, that's the benefit you cannot get, right?
Exactly. Michals, jumping back to you then, you know, obviously in Latvia we've passed the national security law recently, and, you know, there's a lot of implementations from the ministry side as well concerning this too, and everything according to that. How important is it in your perspective to invite all our European and NATO partners here for this sort of conference to sort of also discuss the impact of you know, the means and methods that we need to all take together to actually, you know, strengthen our cybersecurity as a whole?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for the question, because I'm really enjoying the conference, and thanks a lot to CERT.LV, because it is you who organize mainly the conference, and we are very much enjoying working together with you. And as you correctly mentioned, so NIS2 is one of our key priorities, and actually this time in general in Europe is very, very busy time, because we have a lot of different regulations and directives to implement. NIS2 is one of them, but not the only one. We also have the new European Commission, which is soon to be approved by the European Parliament, and of course the new Commission comes with new priorities, and that is why I'm very much looking forward to our discussion tomorrow, where we will discuss how to support European cybersecurity ecosystem. We will talk about research, development, innovation, such topics which are on the top of our agenda in the Europe, because I think Latvia is not the only country which faces similar challenges in the domain of cybersecurity, but only working together we can solve these issues. And I think that this conference itself is a great example of such international cooperation with a lot of partners and with experts coming together and sharing their experiences.
Absolutely, and I wanted to touch on that as well. You know, we have multiple speakers from all over the globe coming here, and you know, the cybersecurity community as a whole is very international, and you know, there are a lot of different ways that countries do things, also on the technical aspect, also on the political aspect. BB has lived in Japan for the past few years, and you know, has gained an insight on how things are done more so in Asia. How important is it to sort of collaborate, yeah, not only with your close allies, but also gain a deeper understanding and foundation with our allies who are a bit more far away than a 2-hour flight?
Right. I mean, that is an important aspect, right? Because breaking the barrier, the geographical barrier, that is an important, especially not only geographical barrier. I think the mindset and the cultural barriers that especially we face as a Europeans when dealing with the Asian countries. But it is possible to overcome it. There are some issues that we have to take into account, but I mean, we are able to ensure that the resiliency of the overall cyberspace and ecosystem is there. So we still have the internet up and running, right? And if we run out of electricity, then we are out of jobs as well, right?
Exactly, and I know I have to let BB go soon because he has to get ready for the moderation of the technical panel, but I wanted to finish with one last question, which I think has been the theme in the keynotes. So both to Michael, to Dan, and BB as CERT.LV representatives, as Varus wasn't asked that question, are you hiring or are we hiring?
Absolutely, we are.
All the time.
Yes.
There you go. So you can feel free to apply, and you know, you never know, you might meet the criteria and be a part of what is now, you know, CERT.LV and the NCSC of Latvia. Thank you very much, and have a lovely conference for the rest of these 2 days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.